for the crooked head cam segment. Yeah, I'm gonna pop this in right here. What is it? 20 to 5 p.m. Who gets to go to work at 2:30 in the afternoon? I almost had the day off. It was nice to be able to sleep in. Foamy, what was the last night? No. He said that there was a possibility I might have to grab Coil A from the Harvey, but it was supposed to be earlier in the day, and then it ended up being 6 p.m., which that had to go from the Harvey, which is Crimson Lake Road, back out to Lodgepole where I grabbed it. There was a short about it. I didn't really make a video, but... And then there was a coil there that actually got stuck in the hole. They had it out. Said they only got 11 zones out of the 70 zones they were blasting. I don't really understand that. That's all a gray area to me, what happens below the surface. So that, once it takes from the Harvey back out to the Lodgepole, he was gonna have to bring the one from Lodgepole back into Red Deer, I would assume, because why would they leave 2 coils on one side? They had 3 coils at one time, the guy said. It's like, that's pretty crazy. So yeah, that was the be out there and grab that at 6 p.m. But it was gonna be like an all-night affair. For sure, it was gonna end up being like probably 10 hours. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna opt out of that because I'm off tomorrow. And then they phoned again. Like that one you took out to Calahoo, which is just barely north of Stony Plain. That one was ready to go. Speak of the devil, there goes the crane. And the counterweights. Because I did those 2 back to back, which took me all day. But, so we're gonna zip on out to Calahoo. Judging by the amount of traffic that's been going the other way, it should be good to go. Grab that. He didn't say where it was going, but usually they just go back to their home base, which will be Red Deer. This is a pretty easy pickup because it's pretty flat travels. The road is damp. I just washed before I parked last time. So it is cooling off. Hopefully all this is frozen and not wet. Definitely by the time I get going home, there will be damp sections on 2A. We did have a little bit of snow. Should have melted today. It was pretty warm. So yeah, that's where we're at there. Yeah. Because Ross was going to take my truck because for some reason the new W900 already blew its interlock. Power divider, whatever, you know. He's like, pulled hundreds of coils with my C5, never had a problem. I'm like, yeah, you had a C5. Now you're driving a W9. There's a lot more flex and give. Like the differentials, powertrain, auxiliary, same thing. Well, way better than what his C5 was, because the C5 only had a 2-speed, and that thing's top speed was barely 110. Very slow truck. Built for pulling. But anyways, he was gonna take this truck. He's like, can we put Ross in your truck? I'm like, you're asking for my permission? I'm like, sure, why not? Yeah, I'm like, Ross treats his stuff with respect, so I have no problem having another person that treats their trucks with respect driving my truck. I don't want some other yahoo that's just gonna blow something up. So yeah. We're going to be quite a bit early, but I'm anticipating that they're going to be ready to roll regardless. And I could just scoop it up and get out of there early and carry on my merry way. Because what is it? Tomorrow is unfortunate events as a funeral, as our dispatch sales guy from Road Train passed away in his sleep. Rest his soul. Had a heart attack in his sleep. He is a sales guy for Jules after Road Train. So I spent like 11 years with the guy, had a pretty decent relationship with him. So I got a funeral to go to tomorrow. Not looking forward to it. Cool, I get to see the gang, but due to the circumstances, it kind of sucks. And then the day after that, I get to celebrate the birth of my oldest daughter. So we're gonna go to, where are we going? Banff? Yeah, I know. Gonna go cave-in basin in the hot springs and chill out. I'm sure it'll cost an arm and a leg. That's why I work. So, just a short film. Obviously, you guys have noticed stuff has been getting quite a bit shorter. I'm trying out more new things. It's like, I've heard a lot of people say that the algorithm of YouTube likes to have videos 30 minutes and under. So, I'm trying it. I've been giving you guys more content, you know, throughout the week, shorts and other random videos that just happen to pop up because I was bored. So we'll give it a run and see what it's like. You know, eventually once I have the subscriber base, then I can go back to making longer videos. We'll see. It's also a lot easier on me because I don't have to spend so much time. Like I cut my time in half. So like saying 6 to 8 hours editing a video down to, you know, 3 or 4 hours. It's a big difference for me on a week when I don't have time for it. I've been starting to get pretty wore out at work because I've been working crazy hours. Well, nothing outside of like normal logbook stuff, but dude, when you're working every day, maxed out, starts to add up on a guy's body. Definitely not used to sitting in this truck for like 16 hours every day. And a lot of our jobs are start out, especially this coil stuff, start out it's like, oh, I had to 4 hours standby the other day. You gonna pass me on the right? Fuck. You're just gonna be in front of me, dick licker. City traffic, and I'm gonna slow down to like 30 to cross these tracks if I find the right gears. If you would have done 70 and oh, that's 30. Imagine what it'd be if you were doing like 90. Those tracks have improved, but they could use more. So we're just in Atchison here now. So we're only like maybe 35 minutes from Calahoo. You're like, yeah, Calahoo? Calla what? Calahoo? Yeah, I had to ask him. I'm like, where's Calahoo? I always see the overpass. I'm familiar with Stony Plain and stuff, but do have time. I could go in and get a coffee, but screw it. Just go there, be early, sit around for a couple hours, and then get what I need and go home.
Threw me a warning without a sound. You left me all alone to take it on myself. This can't be. Take your time and make very sure that you've made up your mind. I know you don't let anything go easy, and if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to see you one more time to tell you what's been on my mind. Please, kind of stranger speaking from my mouth. I'm not the old me, I'm different now. I keep all my secrets buried underground. I know you don't let anything go easy. And if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to see you one more time to tell you what's been on my mind. Please, you make me feel
piss sticks. Fucking that was a grind to get here. I only fell asleep a couple times. Judging by the other coils here, the job that Ross had to do that I said I didn't want to do because it would take all night beat me. So his shit went smooth. I rejected that job, took this job because I thought it would be smooth. Turns out it was not so smooth. Hurry up and get off lease, Ricky. Oh, bounds. Lifted. Should have doesn't have a good enough dump valve to dump the suspension. You can only turn it to regulated and have it off. Unless if you dump the whole works, which I don't want to do. Remember one time I hauled a coil on a tri-low? I miss having those kind of coils. Myself. Jesus Christ. I eyeballed this roll of electrical tape which was sitting kind of right in the middle there. It's like a brand new roll. Most wheelers, if you dump all the air in them, it releases the brakes so they don't freeze on. Not that we should have that problem because there wasn't any moisture in the whole drive. So they shouldn't be wet by any means. We're gonna dump the air back here so it doesn't put any pressure on the dolly legs before I put the dolly legs down. Get out of here and go home. Let's get fuel first. Yeah, we'll only be parking in the other base till the end of the month. Well, today's like the 27th. I got a feeling. I haven't seen any progress in like a week. Guy came and did that like the first day or two. Not gonna complain too much because at least I'm not parking outside.
Hey, that thing got a Hemi?
You're about to find out.
Excuse me. Can I have my order, please?
Dodge Ram with the legendary Hemi. Loved by those who have one, dreamt about by those who don't.
Sweet.
The lady that runs this side isn't mad that I'm hogging up all this side. Car tires. I was told to park here. It's got a nice Lexus. This is one car that I was actually looking at buying, except for it's all-wheel drive. I just want the rear-wheel drive one. I'd like to go for the two-door, but that's the RC model, and it's kind of more like a race model. Way more. But Toyota, Lexus, longevity, you can get them with 3 liters straight 6, V6. I think there might even be a V8 version. I like them.
Uma ameaça foi detectada. Uma ameaça foi detectada.